In a world obsessed with electric performance, digital dashboards, and self-driving tech, there's one brand that never forgets what makes a car feel alive. Ferrari. The name alone commands emotion, history, and the unmistakable sound of speed. But the future is here, and even the prancing horse has to evolve. This is the 2026 Ferrari F80, not just a supercar, but a vision of what Ferrari believes performance should mean in a hybrid world. The F80 is the successor to the legendary LaFerrari, a car that defined hybrid hypercars back in the 2010s. A decade later, Ferrari is back to remind the world that innovation doesn't have to mean compromise. The F80 blends artistry, technology, and pure adrenaline into something that feels almost extraterrestrial. Let's start with the way it looks. The F80 isn't designed like a car, it's sculpted like an emotion. Every curve, every crease has a purpose. The body is made almost entirely from lightweight carbon fiber, using an evolved version of Ferrari's Formula One derived construction methods. The aerodynamic profile is insane. Ferrari claims a drag coefficient of just 0.21, but with active aero that can generate more than 800 kilograms of downforce at speed. That's like having a small helicopter pressing you into the road. Up front, the headlights are razor-thin laser strips that seem to slice through the air. The hood is vented, channeling air seamlessly into the sculpted sides. The rear end looks almost alien, a floating taillight bar, massive diffusers, and a deployable rear wing that adapts in milliseconds. It's not just a car, it's a moving piece of kinetic art. Underneath that stunning body lies the real revolution. At the heart of the F80 is a 4.0-liter twin-turbo V8, an evolution of the engine found in the SF90 Stradale, paired with 3 electric motors. Together, they produce a jaw-dropping 1,200 horsepower. 0 to 60, just 1.9 seconds. Top speed, over 250 miles per hour. But here's what's truly wild. Ferrari claims that despite all that power, the F80 is more efficient than the LaFerrari, capable of driving up to 30 miles on electric power alone. This isn't Ferrari going soft, it's Ferrari redefining what performance means. The electric motors don't just add speed, they add intelligence. Each one helps manage traction, torque vectoring, and energy recovery, giving the car an almost supernatural ability to read the road. You don't just drive the F80, it anticipates your every move. Inside, Ferrari has gone minimalist but futuristic. The cockpit wraps around the driver like a fighter jet. There's a floating digital cluster that adjusts to your driving mode, from e-drive, for silent electric cruising, to race, and qualify, for full power insanity. The steering wheel is more advanced than ever, with touch-sensitive controls and haptic feedback that lets you adjust performance settings without ever taking your hands off the wheel. The materials are pure Ferrari, Alcantara, carbon fiber, titanium accents, and just enough leather to remind you that this isn't a spaceship, it's a work of Italian art. The seats are fixed shells molded to your body, saving weight and making you feel like part of the chassis. And then there's the sound. Ferrari could have gone quiet, but they didn't. Even in hybrid mode, the F80 sings. The exhaust note is digitally enhanced but authentic, using resonant chambers to preserve that raw Ferrari emotion. When the V8 kicks in, it doesn't roar, it screams. Now, here's where things get philosophical. The F80 isn't just about numbers, it's about experience. Ferrari could have built an all-electric hypercar, but they chose not to. Why? Because emotion still matters. The F80 isn't trying to compete with Tesla's Plaid or Remitz's Navara. It's competing with time itself, trying to remind us that cars can still make us feel something in a digital age. On the track, early testers describe it as surreal. Instant torque from the electric motors launches you forward with no lag, while the V8 fills in the upper range like a jet engine. The steering is telepathic, the braking system is regenerative yet razor-sharp, and the entire car feels alive beneath you. It's raw, but precise. Brutal, yet beautiful. Ferrari perfection. Ferrari says only 599 F80s will be built, each one hand-assembled in Maranello. The price? Somewhere north of $3 million. And yes, they're already sold out. The kind of people who buy these cars aren't just collectors, they're believers in the Ferrari mythos. For them, the F80 isn't just transportation, it's an heirloom of the future. But beyond the numbers and the exclusivity, the F80 represents a crossroads. It's Ferrari's way of saying, we can embrace electrification without losing our soul. The world is changing fast. Regulations, sustainability, and technology are reshaping performance cars forever. Yet somehow, Ferrari has managed to look forward without letting go of its past. So when you see the F80 glide silently through city streets, or hear its V8 roar across an Italian mountain pass, you're witnessing the evolution of a legend. The LaFerrari was a statement of power. The F80 is a statement of purpose. It's proof that innovation and passion can coexist, that the spirit of driving can survive the future. The 2026 Ferrari F80 isn't just a car. It's a reminder that speed, art, and soul will always have a place in the world. That even as we electrify, automate, and evolve, there will always be room for something built purely to make our hearts race. Ferrari F80, the future, with a heartbeat.